What's up guys, it's Cheyenne and today I am going to be building my brand new Lift RS from Mathews. I'm super stoked about it. I have a lot of new products here that I'm going to put on it. I haven't even opened my site yet and I'm really excited about it. I saved it to open with you guys again because I love you so much. So we're going to do that together. I will go over what I'm putting on it, then I'm going to shoot it through the chrono. I also want to shoot my image just out of curiosity to see how much faster this bow is. We will do a little bit of tuning using the brand new tuning system that I went over in my last video, and then we're going to shoot it at 20 yards and see how it feels. So here we go. Alright guys, so first things first, the rest that I'm going to put on this bow is the QAD Ultra Rest MX2. They came out with this one last year. It does have a beefier launcher on it and it is going to be integrate as well. Should take me about 2 seconds to put on. They're super easy. My site, I haven't even opened yet and I'm super excited about this, so I cannot wait any longer. We are going to bust this open. This is Dialed's brand new site that they just came out with within the last month. If you guys are not familiar with them, they started in 2021, I believe, so it's a rather new company. They started off with the Arxos, which is the site that I have on that bow. So I ran that for the last probably two years now. It was a good site, but there were a couple things that I wished that it had on it. So when they came out with the proof, I was mind blown because they actually did everything that I was hoping they would do in an upgrade from the Arxos. So here she is, our fancy little box. Get this out of the way. Let's see here. Ooh. They've upped their boxing for sure. I'm very excited about this. I have not even seen this site yet. Oh my gosh. Are you ready? There she is. This thing is absolutely beautiful. How gorgeous is that? That is crazy. Oh my gosh, they beefed it up. And the main thing that they did on this site is they changed the first, second, and third axis adjustments, so they're super easy to get to now. On that site, I wasn't a huge fan of them because it took some finagling in order to even get to the third axis, which drove me crazy. But on this site, they fixed all of that, and I'm obsessed. It's absolutely gorgeous. Look at how good it matches my bow. I'm a big fan of aesthetics, so this is going to look amazing. I'm super excited about it, so that will be going on there shortly. As far as a peep goes, my usual Hamskea Raptor peep on this bow. I usually use a Insight peep on my target bows, but for hunting I prefer the Raptor peep. It just lets in the most light. So that is a 3/16, which should go well with this housing. Stabilizer. For now, I just have a front 8-inch bridge lock bar. I am going to be getting another one and a back bar mount. I just don't have one right now. So for the time being, I'll just shoot the bow with the front. Should be fine. You don't need stabilizers to shoot a bow well. It's just kind of nice to have a back bar. So I'll get that on there eventually. And that pretty much sums up what I'm going to be putting on it. One thing I did want to show you guys though, real quick. We are at the shop and they do have a preview pack of the new grips that I was talking about in my last video. So basically Mathews came out with a series of grips so that you have the option to pick what angle you prefer. So this is really awesome. You still have the option for the engage, but then you also have a contour and a tapered option as well. I really like the contour. I'm probably gonna end up putting one of these on my bow personally. But you have a lot of options, and you also still have the option to do side plates if you really want to. So a lot of choices from Mathews this year. You can't complain about the grip anymore, to those of you that would talk about that when you come into the shop, because now you have all the options and you can pick exactly how you want it to feel. Basically everything from the bows they came out with to the accessories they came out with, you are going to be able to fully custom design your bow to be exactly how you want it. So that's everything we're going to put on it. I'm going to jump in and start getting this thing built because I am antsy to shoot it, I'm antsy to tune it, and we'll get it going. Like I said, it takes 2 seconds to get these things mounted. There's a set screw on the inside, and then I just put this casing back over. This comes with, I call it a football, that's what we called it in the shop. It comes with a little football that usually clamps to the outside of your cable. I don't use them. I just press this, split my cable, and run my string through, and then I just put it on the draw board, let it pull itself to where it wants to be, and then my launcher should drop right about the time that I shoot. These are really fast rests. I'll cut it, burn it, and that will be done for rest setup, other than I'm going to look at my center now. Other than that, these are super easy to set up. I'm just going to check this, eyeballing it quick. I will shoot it through paper and make sure, but I can get a pretty good idea. And this does have micro adjust on it, which is really nice. I'm going to start with it right there, and we'll see what the paper tells me. That's all we're going to do with that for right now until I put this bow in the press. So we will put this sight on. Close. So usually when you're setting a sight up, if you eyeball through your rest, you want your pins not directly behind the string, but a little bit to the outside. On a right-handed bow, would be a little bit to the left, just because natural hand torque. So it should be right around there. So they changed the system on this site, which I'm really excited about. On the old site, you had to have an Allen wrench with you in order to adjust your windage, which is a pain in the butt. On this, it's just this little lock knob right here. So tighten it up, my windage is locked down, and then I can loosen it and make adjustments. It is all micro adjust, and then just tighten it back down again. So that's super easy. I'll be able to adjust that when I'm shooting it. Just wanted to get it somewhat close so I'm not shooting way off in the wrong direction. That should be pretty close where it's at. Okay. I tie it in. Now I gotta put my cord in here. Yup, there she is. I don't like the bendiness to it at all. Sketches me out. A hair before the top. Is going to. No, they're not, because I'm used to doing it.
Just do your top.
Actually, that might help. That's good. Okay. Yeah, that actually kind of helped bring the string around. Take my breath away. You're killing me that you played that song. Boom. On my wrist. Perfect. I have my rest cord run through my cable. We have a peep in here. It's in a pretty tentative spot, so I don't know if that's actually right, so I'm going to check it now. I'm not going to shoot yet. The other thing is this bow is set at 49 pounds right now, and my other bow, I believe, is at 45. So we're going to see how easily I can get this back. I have not been shooting enough, so I might not have the muscle for this, but we're going to find out. Oh my goodness. Ooh, that's stiff. Wow, the peep is actually close. Ta-da! Okay guys, so my peep is tied in, so that's not going to go anywhere. I'm going to shoot this thing for the first time. I'm very, very excited about it. We're going to tune it as well, but I just want to get a shot through it and see how it feels. Okay. We are at 47 pounds. I did a little adjusting. So, not quite the full 49 that it came in, but... Alright. This thing is awesome! Are you kidding me? I feel like I need to shoot my image against this, because this was like insanely dead. Hold on. You need to shoot it through paper. I'm curious. Curious to know. Woo! We got some movement to do. Alright guys, so we have a pretty considerable right tear, so we're going to move both limbs to the right. Should be pretty easy. We're just going to take this screw out. We're not going to lose it. Alright, if you guys want to see in here, that is what we're going to be adjusting. And then we have a little dial right here to show us how far we've moved it. See what size I need here. I'll go to like the hash mark. I'm going to go to the end of that hash mark and try that first. That is so close, it's crazy. Back just a little bit. But one adjustment and we're that close. And I'm doing it all with the same little set of Allen wrenches that just about everybody has. So this is about the most convenient tuning that I've ever seen in my life, and I love it. So I'm going to do one little adjustment back the other way because we went all the way. And then we should be good. So that took about 2 seconds. Can't complain there. So this needs to... Oh, I shot it very close to that other hole. I don't know because it's cutting into the other hole, so I need to shoot it again. Pretty freaking close. I think my left hand is spot on. I might just have a tiny bit of a high-low thing going on now. Hole number 1 that we started with, kind of terrifying. Which, I mean, for an untuned bow, what do you expect? Made one adjustment, moved it all the way to the right, ended up here. There was still we ended up going the other direction, and there was still a little bit of a tear. So then I brought it back, like an 1/8 turn, pretty much spot on. So ultimately made 2 adjustments, and we're there. And they took me about 2 seconds with your normal set of Allen wrenches. So it's about the easiest tuning system that I think there is at this point, and especially for Mathews. No press required. Took me 2 seconds. Easy instructions right on the limb. So I'm super stoked about it. How beautiful is she? I'm so excited. This thing came out so sick. Look at that sight. That is crazy. So beautiful. Dialed killed it. Can I just say that as well? Like, I'm actually obsessed with this sight. All the axis adjustments are so easy. It's so clean. It's durable. There's no loose parts on it at all. This might be the sickest rig I've ever had. So, and I'm so excited. Okay, We're gonna shoot the image first. I'll probably shoot it a couple times to make sure I'm getting an accurate reading. $249.6. I'll do a couple so we can get an average, and this gives you an average, which is very nice. Okay. We're gonna do one more, and then we'll read the average. Okay. I mean, I'm pretty sure when I first set this bow up, the Garmin at the other shop said 253, so that I have some faith in. But we're gonna see what happens. I'm gonna reset it so that we can see a new average. End session, new session, continue. We want bow. Skip. Okay. And now we're going to shoot the lift RS and see what she is pumping out. Very curious. $263. This bow feels snappy. It's very crisp. $267. Woo! I've never seen those numbers come out of a bow that I'm shooting at my specs, so that's crazy. $266. Okay, there's some consistency here. $269. Okay. That's a pretty considerable speed difference. So 266.6 is the average for the lift. And we were at 253 or 4 on the image, so over 10 feet per second faster at the same specs. You should note that this bow is shorter axle to axle, so that's not the same between the two. But other than that, this thing's freaking fast. I have never shot a bow at my specs and gotten it to read over 260, ever, on any of my bows. That was the fastest bow I'd ever shot when I first had it shoot in at 253. I think that settles that debate. Okay guys, so that is the end of my build. There is my brand new bow. I'm super stoked about it. I am going to put a back bar on it here shortly. I'm just indecisive on color on that, but there she is, the Lift RS. Ladies, go check this bow out because it is pushing some serious speed. And that's going to be really helpful in a hunting situation. So the image is retired. She is going to be my backup bow. I'm thinking about setting it up for some 3D maybe because it's still a great shooting bow, but she's going to get set aside for a little bit and you guys will catch me shooting this bad boy for a while. So if you have any questions, let me know, comment section or DM. Comment section's better. I don't really get a lot of my DMs, so let me know. I'm happy to answer. And thank you guys for joining me. And I'll see you on the next one.